Have you ever wondered why the Harry Potter series, a story about a boy wizard, has become a cultural juggernaut that continues to influence millions worldwide? Why, decades after its first release, are people still rereading the books, rewatching the movies, and visiting theme parks dedicated to its magical world? This isn't just a story, it's a global phenomenon that changed how we think about storytelling, community, and even ourselves. Before we dive deep into the magic, a quick question: have you subscribed yet? If not, you're missing out on the kind of in-depth stories and behind-the-scenes insights that make videos like this unforgettable. Hit that subscribe button now and let's embark on this journey together. The Harry Potter series isn't just about wizards and spells, it's about universal themes like bravery, love, and the power of friendship. It's about finding your place in the world and standing up for what's right, even when it's hard. It's about hope, and who doesn't need a little hope right now? Every empire has its origin story, and Harry Potter's begins with a struggling single mother named J.K. Rowling. Imagine this, it's the early 1990s. Rowling is on a delayed train from Manchester to London when a sudden idea strikes her. A young boy with messy black hair and glasses discovers he's a wizard. That single spark of inspiration would eventually light the way for one of the most beloved franchises of all time. But it wasn't an easy journey. Rowling was living on government assistance, raising her daughter as a single parent, and writing Harry Potter in cafes while her baby slept beside her. She faced rejection after rejection. 12 publishers turned her down, saying her story wasn't marketable. Imagine how that must have felt. Yet Rowling didn't give up. Her persistence mirrors the very themes of resilience and hope that make the Harry Potter series so powerful. During this period of struggle, Rowling poured her own emotions and experiences into her writing. Harry's feelings of loneliness, his longing for family, and his ultimate journey of self-discovery reflected much of Rowling's personal struggles. In a way, Hogwarts became her escape, just as it became an escape for millions of readers. If this journey is inspiring you, don't forget to like this video right now to show your support. When Bloomsbury finally picked up the manuscript for Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone in 1997, it was a modest start. A first print run of just 500 copies. No one could have predicted the storm that was coming. But something magical happened. Word of mouth spread like wildfire, and the story of the boy who lived began to capture hearts worldwide. By the time the second book, Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, was released, the series had already begun to break records. Rowling's story of determination wasn't just inspiring fans, it was showing the publishing world that perseverance and passion could lead to unparalleled success. Her journey from struggling writer to one of the richest women in the world is a testament to the power of creativity and belief in one's dreams. Let's pause for a moment. If you're enjoying this story so far, why not hit that subscribe button? Here's why it matters. You'll join a community of curious minds who love exploring the stories behind the stories. You'll get exclusive access to content that informs, inspires, and entertains. And most importantly, you'll never miss a moment of the magic. Subscribing is free, and it's your ticket to being part of a global family that celebrates creativity and storytelling. Don't just watch, be part of the magic. Click that button now. What made the Harry Potter books more than just another series of children's fantasy novels? It's all about how J.K. Rowling created a world so rich in detail and emotion that readers didn't just read it, they lived it. Think about Hogwarts. It wasn't just a school, it was a place where magic felt real, where every corner held a new discovery. From the Great Hall with its enchanted ceiling to the Forbidden Forest filled with mysterious creatures, every element was crafted with care. And it wasn't just the setting, the characters felt like family. Harry, Hermione, and Ron weren't just heroes, they were relatable kids dealing with fears, insecurities, and triumphs. Readers saw themselves in their struggles and celebrated their victories as if they were their own. Rowling's storytelling wove universal themes of love, loss, and bravery into a tapestry of magic and wonder. These weren't just books for children, they were books for anyone who'd ever felt like an outsider, for anyone searching for a place where they belonged. Midnight release parties became cultural events, as fans lined up in costume to be among the first to return to the wizarding world. The series didn't just sell millions of copies, it created a global family. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. Join our magical community, and let's keep exploring incredible stories together. Hit that button. When Warner Brothers acquired the film rights to Harry Potter, they faced an immense challenge. How do you take a world so beloved and detailed on the page and bring it to life on the big screen? The stakes were high, and fans were protective. But when Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone hit theaters in 2001, it was clear they'd succeeded. With director Chris Columbus at the helm, the first two films captured the wonder and innocence of Harry's early years at Hogwarts. Every detail, from the sorting hat to the Quidditch pitch, felt like it had leapt straight from the pages of the book. John Williams' iconic score, especially Hedwig's theme, became synonymous with the magic of Harry Potter, instantly transporting viewers to the wizarding world. But the movies weren't just about stunning visuals, they brought emotional depth to the story. Seeing Harry discover the Mirror of Erised or face Voldemort for the first time added layers of intensity and relatability. The films grew darker as Harry's challenges grew, reflecting the progression of the books. By the time Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, Part 2 premiered in 2011, it wasn't just a movie, it was a cultural milestone. Fans cried, cheered, and felt the bittersweet ache of saying goodbye to a world that had shaped their lives. The films didn't just adapt the books, they amplified them, turning the Harry Potter story into a shared global experience. One of the most critical elements of the Harry Potter film's success was the casting, a process that ensured every character felt authentic and true to the books. Warner Brothers left no stone unturned, auditioning thousands of children across the UK for the lead roles. When Daniel Radcliffe was chosen as Harry, it was a match made in cinematic heaven. His innocent yet determined demeanor perfectly encapsulated the boy who lived. Emma Watson's intelligence and poise brought Hermione Granger to life in ways that made audiences cheer. Rupert Grint's humor and vulnerability turned Ron Weasley into a beloved fan favorite. But it wasn't just the trio, every casting choice, from Alan Rickman's hauntingly complex portrayal of Snape to Maggie Smith's commanding presence as Professor McGonagall, added layers to the films. These actors didn't just play roles, they became the characters, making Hogwarts and the wizarding world feel real. Behind the scenes, the actors formed bonds that mirrored their on-screen friendships. Stories from the set, like Watson's first ever line read or the cast's pranks on one another, added a human touch to the magical process. These relationships were palpable on screen and made fans feel like they were part of something bigger. What if you could step into Harry's world, not just in your imagination, but in real life? Universal Studios answered that question with the creation of the wizarding world of Harry Potter. Opening its doors in 2010 in Orlando, Florida, this wasn't just another theme park, it was a fully immersive experience that brought the wizarding world to life. As you enter the park, you're greeted by the iconic sights and sounds of Hogsmeade. Snow-capped roofs, cobblestone streets, and bustling magical shops make it feel as though you've walked straight into the books. Want to sip on butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks? You can. Fancy picking up a wand at Ollivander's? The experience is so realistic, it feels like the wand really chooses you. And then there are the rides. Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey takes you on an unforgettable adventure through Hogwarts, while Flight of the Hippogriff offers a family-friendly taste of flying through the skies. Over at Diagon Alley, you can explore Gringotts Bank and escape a dragon's fiery breath on Escape from Gringotts.
But the magic isn't confined to Orlando. The wizarding world has expanded to Hollywood, Osaka, and Beijing, giving fans around the globe the chance to experience the wonder. For many, visiting these parks is more than a vacation, it's a dream come true. They don't just recreate the settings, they recreate the feelings of awe, joy, and adventure that the series inspires. These parks are a testament to the power of Harry Potter to transcend the page and screen, offering fans a tangible connection to the magic that has defined a generation. They are not just attractions, they are portals to a world we all wish we could live in. If you haven't joined our family yet, subscribe now. Let's keep exploring the wonder together. When J.K. Rowling announced the creation of the Fantastic Beasts film series, fans were elated at the opportunity to return to the wizarding world. But this time, the story would take us back in time to 1920s New York, decades before Harry Potter was born. At the center of this new adventure was Newt Scamander, a magizoologist with a suitcase full of magical creatures. Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, released in 2016, wasn't just a spin-off, it was an expansion of the wizarding world's lore. We learned about international wizarding communities, the American wizarding government, MACUSA, and a dark force rising in the form of Gellert Grindelwald. The series explored themes of acceptance, identity, and the fight against prejudice, mirroring issues that resonate deeply in our world today. While Fantastic Beasts faced challenges in capturing the same universal appeal as Harry Potter, it introduced fans to new characters and expanded the universe in ways that deepened our understanding of Rowling's magical world. The film sparked discussions about the origins of key figures like Dumbledore and gave fans fresh mysteries. Jenny, from an unwanted orphan to a courageous hero, taught us all that greatness can come from the unlikeliest places. The series' impact extends beyond its commercial success. Fans have carried its lessons of resilience, friendship, and hope into their own lives. It's no surprise that Harry Potter has sparked countless acts of kindness, from fan-driven charities to educational programs inspired by the values of Hogwarts. The community that grew around this series is as magical as the story itself. Fan conventions, online forums, and even academic studies dedicated to Harry Potter have transformed it from a series of books into a living, breathing legacy. Whether it's a young child discovering Hogwarts for the first time or an adult finding solace in the stories they grew up with, Harry Potter continues to bring people together. As we wrap up this incredible journey, one question remains: what does Harry Potter mean to you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep this conversation going and celebrate the magic that has touched so many lives. And don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. Join our growing community of dreamers, storytellers, and fans who believe in the power of hope, perseverance, and a little bit of magic. Liking and subscribing helps us bring more magical content your way. Click that button, and let's keep the legacy of Harry Potter alive for generations to come. Until next time, remember, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if one only remembers to turn on the light.